Blackpink stars in first-team photos in over 2 years. Check out Jisoo, Jennie, Rosé and Lisa's fierce looks for Jump. Blackpink will be clashing with Twice and 80s, who are all set to drop new music on July 11th. Know more details below. The Blackpink members have turned into chic babes once again. In new photos released ahead of their comeback with digital single Jump, Jisoo, Jennie, Rosé, and Lisa have starred as the embodiment of their charms. Taking a page out of the Gen Z-inspired AI themes, the girl group has shared visual cut images. In solo teaser photos, they donned oversized puffer jackets in a very Balenciaga-esque style moment. Blackpink Jump release plan. Blackpink is all set to drop a new single, their first in almost 3 years, and the fans couldn't be more excited. After teasing the track ahead of their world tour, the girls performed it live to their thousands of fans at the Goyang leg of the Deadline World Tour. Alongside a very on-brand rap-heavy lyric score, the girls also showcased their choreography for the song while performing it to about 78,000 blinks over 2 days. It earned wild reactions from the audience and increased the excitement for the upcoming release. In the newly released photos, Jisoo, Jennie, Rosé and Lisa can be seen taking on never-before-explored styling on them, with tight leather-like tops over skirts and shorts that come from the very brands they've been representing. Displaying the words, "Jump," and "High on Hope," on their fits, the latter of which can be assumed to be a lyric in the song, they mean business. However, the background of their photos looks superimposed, so we're unsure if that bit was intended after all. The other set of solo images is starkly different and honestly right up our alley, as the 4 members' distinct styles can be seen shining. While Jisoo goes for a massive rose motif on her white jacket, a nod to her solo song Flower, Jennie's deep red puffer looks right out of her Mantra music video. Rosé brings out a unique touch of a cropped coat over a corset look and wet hair look, making the green work really well. Lisa's blue jacket bets everything on its collar as most of it is hidden, but her huge dangly earring caught in the moment adds fun to her look. Blackpink Lisa's language teacher reveals the grueling method she Ednured to master Korean in 6 months. Lisa was her student for 5 years. While Blackpink member Lisa is best known for her multi-faceted talents on the stage, she is also widely acknowledged for her skills as a polyglot. Born in Thailand, Lisa grew up speaking both Thai and English. But after she moved to Korea, she had to start learning Korean right away, which was no easy task. According to Lisa's language teacher at YG Entertainment, the idol was able to learn the language as a young trainee despite very challenging circumstances. The language teacher recently appeared in a YouTube video where she talked about her experience working with the top YG idols since starting at the company in 2011. While sharing her experience of teaching Lisa, she recalled spending even the weekends with her at cafes and zoos, so that she could fully internalize the Korean language and culture. That's why she debuted at a level similar to a Korean person, she added. At the beginning of her trainee period, Lisa had no other way to communicate with her fellow trainees except for speaking in English. But she didn't improve her Korean as fast as she thought she would, her teacher recounted. So, as a special measure, the teacher suggested to Lisa's managers that they only let her speak in Korean to help her improve. Maybe Lisa got frustrated, the teacher admitted, but the Blackpink maknae never gave up on studying hard. She practiced Korean about 4 times a week in the practice room, and she only spoke in Korean, Lisa's teacher revealed. Thanks to these relentless efforts at such a young age, Lisa went from beginner to intermediate in just 6 months. Lisa's teacher called this feat extraordinary, explaining, "It's more difficult for Thai speakers because their language isn't related to Chinese characters. So, Korean grammar or words must have felt more difficult." She also revealed that Lisa had to study 4 textbooks, 4 workbooks, and even a vocabulary book, on top of doing her homework, as a part of her Korean lessons. Thanks to these grueling methods, the Blackpink member internalized the Korean language so much that she started speaking in Korean even in her sleep. Lisa's teacher shared an anecdote from one of their lessons back in the day when she was dozing off after having lunch and started mumbling in her sleep, "Teacher, Cheong has started." In Korean. That was one of the milestone moments when Lisa's teacher realized that her student had become just like a Korean. Despite uprooting her life and moving to a new country at such a young age, Lisa was able to make her mark in the world thanks to her hard work and meticulous efforts. Her impeccable Korean skills are yet another testament to it. Lisa from Blackpink mastered Korean in just 6 months. Here's how she did it. Before she became one of K-pop's brightest stars, Blackpink's Lisa had to face a huge challenge: learning Korean. Coming from Thailand, Lisa entered YG Entertainment as a trainee, eager to chase her dreams, but language barriers made it hard. Luckily, the company had a dedicated Korean teacher who has now shared just how determined Lisa really was during those early days. According to her teacher, Lisa reached intermediate level Korean in just 6 months. That's right, 6 months. How? By going all in. Lisa started out speaking mostly English with other trainees, but her teacher switched things up. She was only allowed to speak Korean from that point on, even if it felt frustrating. However, the then trainee didn't back down and showed up to class 4 times a week, using Korean in her daily life until it became second nature. Check out Lisa's teacher spilling the tea about her former students' learning process. Her dedication didn't stop there. Lisa worked through multiple textbooks, aced vocabulary drills, and even started speaking Korean in her sleep. It's that kind of massive effort that helped her become the global superstar she is today. For fans, this behind-the-scenes look reveals just how hard Lisa worked before ever hitting the stage, a true inspiration for anyone wanting to learn another language.